All right, now look. If you putting up 8x10 arrow shed by yourself and you gotten pretty far, you know what I'm saying, and then you got to put up the gable. When you got to put up the gables on an 8x10 shed by yourself, what I did, go and get you some jumper cables, and then when you can find the height of it, when you find the height where it's actually supposed to rest, it's actually going to be able to sit on it. Let me show you 1 second. And there you go. So if you got some jumper cables, the jumper cables will be good, especially if you got a nice long one. Mine is pretty long. Got them holding yourself together. And then I'll be able to try to fit it in. I also tell you to put this little weather stripping thing on, the silver tape. But weather stripping, it could definitely get in the way. So it's a hole right before it. I would stick a screwdriver in it if you didn't put the tape on. If you did put the tape on, stick the screw through the hole. That way it can push it back to line up the holes. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time getting these in. But thank you. These was a godsend. If you don't have that, you can always get a piece of string and then tie it through one of the holes and pull it together and then rest it on the string. That way you have some support to kind of get up there. But the cables did wonderful. So I suggest trying with some jumper cables. All right. Also, when you got to get these screws, these nuts on this bolt, when you got to get the nuts on this bolt, the best way to go about doing that, put tape on it. Once you get it through the hole, put the tape on it. The resistance is going to allow you to twist it. You see how it's starting to twist now? But it's holding it still so you can tighten the bolts up. So after that, you can come back with a screwdriver and try to tighten it up. Reverse it, put the tape on the inside, and then come back with a screwdriver and tighten it on the outside. I use masking tape. It works excellent for me. I wouldn't use duct tape. It doesn't leave real residue on the material that you're working on. So that's my take. So this is a by myself build. Got the pallets and everything for free. Got majority of the wood for free. Last thing I gotta do now is just put on the doors and the trim. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment and then I'll try to answer the questions the best that I can. I know I don't have a lot of video on the process, but I touched a bunch of the things that you may need to do. Also, especially if you're doing it by yourself. In here, I would leave this middle panel off. If you're doing it by yourself, leave the middle panel off to put this bar across. So you get that bar across. And then put the middle panel in once you get this middle bar across. You'll know what I'm saying if you bought one of these sheds. Alright? Same thing for this side. Corner, corner, corners. So you put the corners together and then put your middle bar up when you put your top bar up. Alright. Holla at your boy.